Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we are going to solve two problems today. One is second largest element and second is pattern matching. So by solving these problems, we are going to understand how we can solve the problems using StreamAPI. Okay, these questions you may have solved when you were learning programming or maybe while you were preparing for interviews or something like that, right? But you have done it in a very procedural way using for loops or using while loops and all those things, right? Those are very easier to do and it's completely fine. But we need to understand how to use StreamAPI to solve the problems. Okay, and you will find it very interesting that how these problems are solved using StreamAPI very effectively and very easily. So let's dive into our first problem, that is the second largest element in an array. So here is an unsorted array we have, and we have to find the second largest element. So from the problem we can easily see that 7 is the second largest element, the largest is 8. So if we have to solve this problem using the procedural way, right, using for loops and all, then what we will do, first we will find the max of the max element in the array, and then we will, using that max element, we can find the second largest element very easily. And the second approach in this is that we can sort the array and the second last element will be our second largest element, or we can sort the array and reverse it so that we get the second element as the second largest element, right? So these are the ways to find the second largest element in the array. But we are now going to use the StreamAPI to find the second largest element in the array. So how to do that? First, we need to create a stream of this array. So we will use the arrays class and we will say dot stream. We will pass our array. Okay. So using this much of statement, it creates a stream of this integer array. Now there is a method which is sorted. Now this sorted method will sort the array in an ascending order. So this method sorts in ascending order. Now we need to find the second largest element, and we know that if in a array, if it is sorted in the ascending order, then we need to get the second last element of the array. That is our answer, right? But how do we do that? Because we don't have the access to index right now, means there is no index variable, what I mean to say, right? So how do we do that? And there is nothing called as get method or any method through which we can use here index. Okay, so there is one thing which is known as skip. Okay, now what this skip method does is the number you pass, okay, in the element, the value that you pass to this skip function, it skips those elements and it starts from the next one. So what I mean by this is, after sorting the array, how our array will look like, let's see. So it will look like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. This is how our array will look like after this sorted method is applied. Now if we pass skip 1, suppose, okay, we pass skip 1, so it means that it has to skip one element. So it will skip this one element and now it will start from here. So this is what it means. Now what we need is, we need this 7 here, right? This is our second largest element, our answer. So where it is present? Now index we don't know, but what we know is in the array we have n elements. 8 is the nth element, 7 is the n minus 1th element, and 6 is the n minus 2 element, right? So if we skip this n minus 2 elements, then we will get the access to 7. Okay, so here we have already defined n as a dot length. So we have to pass n minus 2. So it will skip the first n minus 2 elements. So it will skip all these elements and it will start from here. Now we are here at this position. So we need the current element, right? So we will say find first. Find first means the first element that you get, the first result you get. So after skipping from 1 to 6, we will get 7 as the first element, right? The first value basically. Now this find first will give us an optional, so we will apply or else get, or else get, and we will simply say 0, or maybe you can say -1. If the array is empty, we can say we will get the result as -1, right? So this is how it is done. So we will extract this to a result, okay, and we will print our result. So as you can see, we have got 7. So this is how, using StreamAPI, we are able to find the second largest element here. Now, no need to apply loops, no need to do multiple things. Just we have all the things that is required. We just need to frame our logic that, and it is very step-by-step things, right? First, we are converting to stream, then we are sorting the array, then we are skipping the first n-2th element to get to the our required answer, and then we are getting the first value, which is our actual answer. It is given to us in the form of optional, so we are using or else get, right? And we have got our answer, right? So this is the way to find the second largest element. Now second question is pattern matching. Now pattern matching can be of, there are multiple variants of pattern matching. We are here using one of the simpler and easy to understand variant. Here I have the 3 strings in a string array, okay, and we will be given a string pattern, and we need to find element or any string which present in this string array which contains that pattern, okay. So that is our whole aim. So what we'll do is arrays dot stream, simply pass the string array, but before that I'll define the question so that it is actually clear. Now these types of problems are there which comes in the actual application development, okay. So sometimes we need to fire some kind of queries, or we need to figure out, we are reading a file from our program and we need to do some kind of pattern matching to filter out or do something like that, right? So there these things come as handy, okay. So we have to find this. Now first we have converted our stream of we have converted our array of string into a stream. Now we are going to apply the operations on it. So the first thing that we are going to do is we have to filter it out. Why filter it out? So we will apply some condition. We will give a condition that find a string which matches the which matches this given pattern, okay. And those elements which don't matches it, just we don't care about it, so just filter it. That is our main purpose. So we will pass a lambda, a predicate, and we will say s dot contains, and we will pass fly, okay. So this pattern should be in the string. It can be in the middle of the string, end of the string, start of the string, it can be anywhere. So we have to find a filter, and then any string which matches it, we need the values. So we have a function known as find any, okay. It again gives us an optional, so we'll say or else get, and we will return empty value in case we don't find any match, okay. So here we will say result, and here is our result, okay. So first we converted into the stream, then we applied our condition that this is the pattern that we are searching for in the elements. So whichever element contains this pattern, get that element. So if we run this program, we get flyover. So flyover is the element which it finds and it returns it. Now there can be another variant of it. Here the value is being returned, that which string contains the pattern. But what about if you just need a true or false type of thing, okay, you just need a boolean result, you just want to check if it contains or not. So for that we have another way to do it. We have a arrays dot stream strs, and then we have one method known as dot anymatch, okay. This anymatch takes a predicate and it results a boolean. So the predicate we already have, s dot contains fly. We'll extract the result. We say is match, and we will simply say is matched, and we will run our result. So we are getting true. Suppose I write flight, okay, and if I run it, I get false because there is no string in the string array which has this pattern flight. So these are the two examples that we have discussed, the two questions. The purpose was also to explore some of the intermediate and terminal methods, the higher or order functions to explore. So this filter, any match, all these are the higher order functions that we have explored. Various terminal and intermediate operation we also got to know, and we are starting to get a feel about how to approach the problems in a declarative or functional approach rather than using a procedural or iterative approach. So I hope you have understood these questions and got an idea of it. The purpose here was not to solve some complex questions, but to explore StreamAPI more and more through such more questions. We will increase the level of these questions more in the upcoming videos, that's for sure. And along with that, we will explore more methods, and we will dive into the StreamAPI. Okay, so I hope you like this video, and if you like it, please press the like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new here, and I'll see you in the next one. Till then, bye bye.